daughter are welcome to
cut
rest
that.
there, and we're done here. I didn't catch your name, darling.
Clementine.
Can't imagine what you've been through, Clementine.
Looking after her until we find her parents.
Hey, Dad. So I'm thinking, first thing tomorrow, we gotta reinforce the fence around the farm.
With what happened to your friend, maybe that's not a bad idea.
Oh wow, there are a lot of people sleeping in the barn.
It smells like...
You know.
I know what it smells like.
duty.
Duty. Duty.
I missed my mom and dad.
I bet, Clem.
How far is Savannah?
Pretty far.
Oh, okay.
His ear. I don't know. His ear looked weird. It's like all just attached. Oh, is something bad gonna happen? Uh-oh. Nightmares. Must have been had to do something with his wife. I think someone cheated on him. Because, I mean, he said he was a teacher. And a teacher doesn't normally
Hey,
just go
get
kill
up.
people. Whoa.
I'm itchy.
Well, you slept in a barn, little lady. Lucky you don't have spiders in your hair. But I bet your daddy scared them all away, huh?
I'm, not her dad. Name's Lee.
I'm Kenny.
Dad, we're in the middle of a fence. There's
Oh,
a tractor
God.
and everything.
What the heck is that?
We better get going, or we won't hear the end of it. That's my boy, Ken Jr. We call him Duck, though.
Just duck! Dodging or
Dodging
quacking?
or quacking?
Quacking.
Dad!
See? The word is you were on your way to Macon.
My family's from there.
Well, Macon's on the way, and personally, I'd appreciate the company of a guy who can knock a couple of heads together if he has to.
Maybe.
Maybe. We'll see how things shake out with this Herschel guy.
Good luck with that. He's a hard ass. Honey, Duck, this is Lee. And, what's the girl's name?
Clementine.
Clementine.
That is a very pretty name.
Thanks.
Well, we should get to work. We've all seen what those things can do out there, so the faster we get this fence up, the better.
I want to build a fence.
Well, I need a good foreman. You can sit on the tractor
I
and yell
wanna
at me
be a
whenever I take a
prince.
water break.
On the tractor? Cool!
Duck and I will hop to it.
So are these guys all related, or?
I can keep an eye on your little girl here on the porch. We can visit.
I don't think he said his name was Ken Green, so. I don't remember what his last name was. Oh, I'm controlling now. Whee! Freedom! Alright, who are you? Did she say her name and I just wasn't
You
listening?
have such pretty hair.
It gets lots of tangles.
Hey there, girls.
What do you do? How was the city? What do you do?
So, what do you do when corpses aren't walking around?
I'm a veterinarian back in Fort Lauderdale. Like Herschel here, except more with dogs and cats and not horses. What is it that you do, Lee?
I
I'm a
used to
teacher.
teach up at the University of Georgia.
We need to hope that we can go back to our jobs soon, Lee. Back to normal. It can't stay like
Yeah,
this.
that's not happening. No, I used to.
No, I used to. I was let go a little while back.
That's too bad. Well, I hear people always clamor back to college after a big disaster. People don't want to die ignorant, I guess.
Well, I didn't. Oh, I didn't tell her that I was fired. That's a bit. Ew, look at that face.
You two actually look relaxed.
I think we're doing just fine.
What's up?
Clementine was just telling
I'm playing a game.
me about first grade.
I'm watching.
How was that?
Oh, you know what I should do?
It's easy.
Hang on.
Well, yeah.
Did you ask something about... Oh, never mind. I don't know if you figured it out by yourself or not.
Huh?
Oh, didn't you say, like, ask if they were related or something like that?
Yeah, I was wondering if, well, I know Duck, Ken, and whoever this lady is are all related. I just don't know if
Okay.
they're related to Herschel.
I can't remember.
Yeah, turn on subtitles now that you're here, just in case if you end up talking over someone.
Sorry. I'll be the clarification kind of guy.
Clarification guy. Yeah, no spoilers.
If
Why-
you have no, I know. I'm not going. This game is so awesome. I'm not going to spoil it for you.
Why am I waiting until now to play it? Because I wanted to set aside a day to just to play the whole game. I didn't want to have to stop and come back to it. I don't think I'd be able to do that.
Just don't read don't read comments, because I know there's going to be that one dude that's going to be like, yeah.
It's just gonna be like, this is what you should do because of this and this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to, Justin. I'm gonna try and get through it, but I do have tomorrow set aside so that if I don't finish it,
Yeah.
I'll
So
be able to.
you're good?
Anyway, it's almost like we didn't see people eating each other for the past 3 days. It's peaceful here, no?
How long has this been going on? Like, has this been going on and just no one knew about it?
Like
I mean,
the virus.
yeah, like, I mean, okay, so they were in Savannah for 3 days, and then it seemed like the crazy guy that attacked their parents was probably a walker, I'm not sure. So that would be like 3 days ago that we first know, and again, she just mentioned the number 3 days. But I mean, everything seemed pretty normal, and it's only been a day since Lee was in the car, so that was... You'd think if it started 3 days ago, when Lee was in the car, it would have been a bit different. I don't know. It
Well,
seems-
you answered the answering machine in Clementine's house, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it obviously must have happened there, originated there,
Yeah.
is what I thought. So
Well, yeah, probably, because, I mean, again, they mentioned something about a crazy guy attacking
yeah,
Clementine's dad, and so that was probably the first, well, one of the first. But, I mean, still, I don't know. It just
I'd
seems so
say maybe
sudden.
like a week. Yeah, I'd say like probably like a week, first week or something like that. I could look it up.
Because, I mean, it was just sudden, you know? It was just like you're driving along the car, and then there were, like, all the other police going back into Atlanta. And then all of a sudden you crash the car, and then zombies. You know, it just seemed really anyway, continuing on.
How did you handle getting through the city?
Kenny just drove. We passed so many people that needed help, and we just passed people. Over some, just...
It's okay. It's fine. You don't have to say anymore.
I want to go home tomorrow, but even then I can't take away the things Doc went through. Don't you want to go back to the moment before you knew about all of this?
Not really. Who wouldn't? I guess so.
Anybody in their
He was
right
in the car,
mind
though.
would. Families and barbecues and beers with good friends.
All of those things.
Those are the things we live for, right? With those gone, what's the point? Back in a bit.
Okay, Lee.
Yeah, what is that, Onyx? Oh, that car just moved a bit. What are you doing?
It's not the most reliable pickup in the world, but it gets the job done.
Oh, that's gonna come back. It's not the most reliable. Oh, it's gonna...
Hey there, Kenny.
Need any help?
Need
Sure.
any help?
No,
friendly.
I think I got it. Do you need any help?
What do you mean?
I mean, in taking care of that little girl. You know what you're doing? You got kids of your own?
I'm okay.
I think I've got it handled okay. As long as I keep her safe, I think I'm doing all right.
With those things out there, maybe. Sure, that's enough. But you gotta ask yourself if you're the type of guy who can do better than that if her parents don't show up.
Ooh.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, parents are probably dead. Another thing is, Kenny, or not Kenny, Lee I think he has a girlfriend, right? And he or had. I don't know if it's like wife or something, but I'm pretty sure he had some sort of girlfriend.
I can't remember. It's been a while since I played it. I can't remember.
It seems like it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have to go ahead and say, if that's true, then whatever he did, I think supposedly he killed someone, according to the police officer at the beginning of the game. Whatever he did was probably related to his girlfriend, because I mean he seems like just a nice teacher, you know. Doesn't seem like a killer.
How's your son doing?
Although he did know how to handle
Good,
that shotgun.
Katya's got a sister up in Memphis.
Oh, Katya,
we were
that's her
coming
name.
back from visiting her. We were in a gas station and some guy grabbed my boy. I thought he was kidnapping him. I was on the fucker in about 2 seconds and... Christ. Just lucky I was there. We saw a lot of bodies before we stumbled upon Herschel's. But we're a tough family, Lee. Ain't nothing gonna phase us.
I showed an interest.
So what's your family's plan?
Get back on down to Lauderdale and let this mess get sorted out.
Yep. Okay.
Government will start handing out shots,
he
and the
has a
National
wife.
Guard will do its thing. On the odd chance
remember if
things
it's
got
wife
too
or a
bad, we
girlfriend.
could hop on my boat, I guess.
You've got a boat.
Oh, you got a boat.
I'm a commercial fisherman, catching mackerel, dolphin, whatever's biting and paying. Katya wouldn't be wild about it, but the boat's not that bad.
See you.
He has a boat. What are they going to do with that boat, though? Because, I mean, it's a fishing boat, that's good. And it probably can't go out on the ocean, but it's not like a commercial boat. It's not going to be able to go across the ocean. It can go into the ocean, but it can't, like, go into Europe. And even then, why would you want to? You know, who's to say that it's better over there? Okay, there's Duck and that other guy. So
Ken.
Katya, Kenny, Duck, and... Is his name Ken, too?
Which
That is
one?
Sean.
Oh, John. Okay.
The guy that's working on the fence. Hello, Duck.
How you doing, Duck?
Good. I'm
Oh,
gonna drive the
fuck.
tractor.
I,
I'm
like
the foreman.
from playing,
Lift with
I'm
your
pretty
back,
sure he has
Sean.
like ADD. It never said. It just seemed like to me he had like ADD. Like I hate this character.
Or he's just a...
Annoying.
You know how to drive it?
Sure don't. I can give you a hell of
special
a critique of the U.S.
kid.
Farm Bill, though.
I'm good.
Let me just see. Really
eccentric. I can already tell he's a bit off. I'm gonna drive the tractor.
Sean's still working on that fence.
Hey, Lee.
Let's help him with that fence. Need a hand?
Need a hand?
That'd be great. If you could cut those tube eyes to length, that'd sure speed things up. My dad doesn't know how bad it is.
Cutting the log. Oh
I saw a guy in Atlanta kill a kid. A boy. Just shot him right in the face.
Was the boy one of the walkers?
I don't even know. He was either attacking the guy or asking for help. He didn't even hesitate. He just turned, put the barrel of the gun right between the kid's eyes, and pulled the trigger. You don't see things like that. It's not like in the movies.
They don't fall like you think.
Did you have to do it?
Yep.
Do what?
Kill. Have you had to off one yet?
Oh,
I didn't shoot one. Oh, I did too.
I had to shoot one.
I could shoot one. Maybe. If it were far away. I'm just glad we're getting this fence built. Dad just wants to keep the family safe and thinks inviting people in is a bigger threat than whatever's out there. How
I
about
can
yours?
see that.
How's your family?
Parents are making... Okay,
I'm not
ex-wife.
quite sure where my ex-wife is.
Ah,
Ex-wife.
oh. Yeah, for sure.
This just made that awkward. So he did have a wife.
That's probably all I need cut for now.
Yep.
Thanks.
Alright, that answers that question.
I'm sorry about your friend.
Thanks.
Did I like mute my
I
mic or
appreciate
something?
that. Anyway, when you see my dad around,
No.
you might want some help in the barn.
Okay.
I can hear you.
Good.
Alright, so now we gotta go talk to Herschel. boom.